Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And A-Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A-Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
A-Dizzle.
Episode
441, baby. Man,
honey gonna be here soon, bro.
Before you start off the pod, I love seeing the 5-6 years ago pictures on my phone pop up and it be pod shit. That shit be dope to me. We still pod and we still out here doing it. Go back if you can and look at some of them iTunes 1 through 150. Then Dizzle popped in probably somewhere in that 100 range, and we've been rolling ever since.
Sheesh.
So, yeah, man, we've been rocking, rolling. I mean, shit. The funny part is, one of my boys, Kales, who listens to the pod, the wave beard thing is blowing up now.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me. He's like, what is this all about? I was like, oh, man, that's old news to me.
Right.
My man's Bearded Glory, he's been doing that for years. We had him on the pod. So I'm cycling back through the pod. I'm like, oh, shit. That was in 2020. Wow. So he's been doing this at least 5 years. And it's catching on everywhere else, man. So, the fact that we've been podding this long, being this consistent, man, it's props to everybody. Props to everybody on the squad. Props to everybody who be tuning in to the pod, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. Kev and Dizzle, how was your week?
Oh man, we'll say the best for last, probably. I've been low key, man. Y'all know I started the latest challenge. I'm probably gonna change the name, but basically, not eating any meat, just basically having a vegetarian diet, working out consistently. Only doing the vegetarian diet for 20 days. If I can't do something for 20 days, then something's wrong with me. Not gonna front. Today is probably the first day that I've been super hungry. Every other day, been eating good, lots of vegetables. Made some chicken wings. They was fire. They was fire.
Man.
Most importantly.
Let me pull up this picture again.
I'm doing some fire, bro.
Oh shit.
Pull up the pic. Make sure we put it on the social media too, man. Most importantly, man, shout out to the wife. Because normally when I had these harebrained schemes about a fitness challenge or hey, let's do X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
Hell nah.
I got some new ones.
Pork rinds.
We made some last night too that was on point. It's a buffalo joint. I should have made a whole TikTok.
If you don't squint, they do look like some fried chicken wings. I can't lie. Don't click on the picture. Just leave it in the scroll. They look like some fried chicken.
Hell nah.
I just sent the ones we made last night. But like I said, man, most importantly, man, shout out to the wife, man. She been chefing up a meal, keeping us fed because she's joining in on the challenge. We've been ripping and running all year long. So little body detox is much needed, man. So shouts out to the wife for that. Other than that, man, a whole bunch of work. 4-day work week last week, and then we got a 4-day work week this week with Juneteenth and everything like that. But we had so many events. Yesterday, boy was tapped in at work. It was a long ass work day. It was a 9-to-5er yesterday on a Saturday. So I'm not gonna front. I'm dragging ass today, but I'll suck it up. I'll get to it. But other than that, man, just chilling.
So I got a question though. So what else is on your vegan chef hat? What else is you whipping up? I see you got the cauliflower wings down pat. What else you got? You got you getting the black bean burgers going. You got the what's that shit called? It's like a rice meal. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to think of it. I do couscous. No?
Is it Nah, it's not couscous. Shit, I can't even think of it. My brother's like vegan and be eating a bunch of that stuff, and it's like a weird grainy texture. It's kind of like oatmeal a little bit. Can't even think of it.
That shit, it just sounds too tough for me, bro. I contemplate it, and then I'll be like, man, let's just cut out a few things I know I shouldn't have. And I've been really trying to think about this red meat thing. Like, not that I'm having any stomach issues or nothing, but like I could see what benefits would come from that. But I love a good hamburger. I love a good steak. So I'm struggling trying to cut off the red meat, but considering it maybe like a few days a week, or maybe like I take a week or 2 weeks out the month, try to do something like that. But Kev, we got to know what else is under that vegan hat of yours. What else is on the menu?
About what I can prepare or what the wife can prepare. Just a whole bunch of broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini. We made some zucchini spaghetti before. That wasn't the best in the world. It just basically tasted like mush.
Yeah.
So that wasn't that fire. So that won't be back on the menu. For our breakfast, you know what I'm saying, just like some oatmeal and fruit. Snacks, carrots and stuff like that. So,
Quinoa. That's what I was thinking of. You eat quinoa?
I don't know. I need to ask the boss lady if she's
okay.
She's going to be preparing that. I've looked into some tofu recipes. Actually, I'm going to try, probably not today. Actually, maybe I could today. Make some bean burgers, some homemade bean burgers instead of the ones that you get from the store that are frozen that have a ton of preservatives in it. You basically just buy some, black beans, mush them bitches, put some onions and peppers in it, make the patties, put them in the refrigerator for like 30 minutes, fry them bitches up, and you got a burger. So
go to the Chinese restaurant and get you some mugu gai pan. That's what it's called. Mugu gai pan. It's like the healthy option of Chinese restaurant. So
okay, I'm with it. But we only it's like day 4, day 5. So far, so good. Man.
Shouts to the Bengals fan checking in, baby. Who they? I see you. Now, you can work, man. I've been trying to tackle some monumental goals in my life and trying to make sure I'm covering all the bases. So, shouts to Brandon McKinney and the Smokehouse food truck. I'll start off with my Thursday and Friday. Monday through Wednesday was normal, edible all day. Golf on Wednesdays, all that was normal. But I worked Thursday from 8 to like 1, and then I worked at the soft opening of Penn's. What's it called? Penn's Industrial. What's it called?
Mechanical.
Penn's Mechanical. There you go.
Yeah.
Penn's Mechanical. They have They opened one downtown Dayton.
Yep.
It's on First Street, right across from the Dragon Stadium. So we were working on my boy Brandon's food truck Thursday and Friday. I did 4 to 10 on Thursday and 4 to 11 on Friday. Super dope experience, man. I felt like I was on HGTV whipping up my shit. I had my cook towel on the shoulder, checking the ribs. Everybody thinking I'm the pit master. Like, nah, man. I'm just, I'm just here, so I don't get fined. But we had a good time. They looked out. They gave us some drink tickets, and we got to go inside and check out what that's about. That's don't be a dope spot for Dayton. So
definitely need some drink tickets.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Them drinks expensive, boy.
Hell yeah. I tried the game over and got the Penn's cup, and I tried a shot or two of different. I said I want something lemonade and something tequila, and they whipped it up. So. Nice vibes. Patio was jumping. That was just a dope, soft opening they had Thursday, Friday. Their grand opening is this weekend, and I'll be back on the food truck this weekend helping out as well. Other than that, what else did I do? This morning I had to go to Edible because today is Father's Day. So shouts to all the fathers out there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. They sent the all call. They had a busy-ish day yesterday, and they had a busy day on deck. So I have some other engagements on deck, and one of them was this. And I'm trying to be better at the things that I care about, the things that I want to do. I put on the top of the list. So sacrificed and went to work from 5 to 8 instead of going from 10 to 1, and went to work this morning. Dipped some strawberries and got them set up so that way I can be here for the pod and enjoy Father's Day. So that's been my week.
Salute. Dizzle, what's popping?
What up, bud?
What it do?
What's up, bud?
Chilling, man. Chilling. It was a good week though, man. We've been looking forward to this Kendrick show. Took the trip out to Detroit over the earlier part of the week. Good times, man. Good times in the D. We are pretty much honorary Detroiters at this point. You know, we go a couple times a year.
You be checking in?
We go to the spot.
Shouts to 8 Mile Road.
Yeah, we go to all the spots. Happy Father's Day, but we go to all the spots, you know, tap in. And this time we actually was out at the bars for real. Usually we just kick it at the Airbnb. But my brother was in town, drove up to Ohio to kick it with the family for a little bit, and then he took the trip with us to Detroit. Airbnb was dope, hot tub vibes. Kind of ducked off neighborhood, but tons of restaurants just right down the street, so we got to eat real good. The show was crazy, man. I fucks with Kendrick, but let me get the round of applause going for SZA.
She had the thing singing.
Yeah, but she's just so good. She's so good. And Kev, you've seen Sinners.
Yeah.
You know when the dude, somebody take me, and like the roof get blown off and everybody start feeling it.
Yeah.
Only a couple artists got that feeling for me. I had that feeling for Beyonce, and then I had it for SZA, man. She was singing what is it? Nobody Gets Me.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing that joint. Had your boy. I was blushing. I think she was talking to me. Like she was looking. We was up in the bleep, like the we ain't gonna say the nosebleeds, but we was up there a little bit. Still a good vibe. Everybody that was around us was turned up. And you know me and the wife, you don't ever stay to the end of the concert. So we did not see Not Like Us. We was already gone before that came on.
No.
Nah, man. We beat the traffic, bro. Like we know the song.
No.
We've seen the fireworks. Like we know what happened.
No.
Okay. I gotta be on Kev's side on this one, Dizzle. Most concerts, they save somewhat of like it's kind of like the firework grand finale. Like if you go watch fireworks, you shouldn't leave before the grand finale because that's when you're gonna get your bang for your buck. So roughly when did y'all leave? So I could tell you how much you actually missed.
You know what? Me and my wife, before we go into any concert, we ask each other, what are the songs that you have to hear before we can just dip out? Like once you hear the song, oh, we good. So it was SZA's performance, and she did Snooze.
Mm-hmm.
Near Snooze. So she started doing the flips. So she started doing the beat switches. That shit was dope.
Yeah. There was different renditions I was talking about.
Yeah, that was super dope. So we heard that. We heard, Euphoria. It was towards the end, I would believe.
You probably missed at least 4 more songs because Kendrick comes out and does Not Like Us, and then he does Mustard, then he does another song, and then they close it out with Luther, I believe. At least that's what they did on. So like you missed a nice little chunk.
We heard the TV off. We did TV off. So
okay.
Yeah. But shit was real cool. There's a bar. I don't even know the name of the bar. Right by Ford Field. So we kicked it at the bar. One of my wife's friends actually came to Detroit for the show too. So we linked up with them before the show. Show was dope. Walked back to the same bar after the show and was literally just kicking it there for a few hours. Usually we just take it back in, but we hit the city, man, and it was cool because my wife's friend got proposed to at the bar. So we drunk. She getting proposed to. It was a vibe. Yeah. Just a good time, man. Good time all around. And nobody was shooting. Nobody was shooting. So.
Thank God, thank God. So the question remains: why do y'all feel like y'all have to leave early?
Really, it's just to beat the rush. It's a ton of people in that stadium. I ain't trying to be shoulder to shoulder trying to figure out our way out. Ubers be hectic trying to get an Uber with 30,000 other people also trying to get an Uber. So yeah,
Just trying to beat all that. Okay.
beat all of that. Yeah, because
I feel you. I get
we
it.
like being comfortable, and I think that's just the best way to get up out of there. Get out of Dodge.
I feel it. I feel it. Well, shit, man. Let's jump into these topics, man. Killer was popping in the world of sports, man. What's going down?
Man, we know we got the NBA Finals to talk about. OKC and the Pacers are playing, but I think probably the best finals I've watched in 15 or 20 years. This has been a very entertaining finals. Game 1, Pacers took game 1. Game 2 was OKC. Game 3, Pacers. Game 4, OKC plays tonight, right?
No, tomorrow. Yeah, it's
Tomorrow.
saving till Monday. Yeah. Monday, game 5, Monday in OKC.
Yeah, so we got a game 5 Monday, man, and how y'all feeling about these finals, man? I think they've been top tier.
Good basketball, man. Good basketball. I know a lot of people talk about everybody play the same style, everybody chucking up threes. This is two teams that play totally different. You know what I'm saying? You got mid-range assassin SGA really showing y'all the midi is alive. And then you got a pass first point guard, which we want him to score more. Like, stop waiting to the end. But the totally different styles of basketball, being able to watch this on the biggest stage. Everybody's playing hard. Like, I'm fucking with the vibes. I'm fucking with the competitiveness of it. Like, we don't know which game is going where. Like, Pacers had this game 4. We felt like it was a wrap. I think there was up like 7 with a few minutes to go. All the momentum. And then Thunder just went on the run, man. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good series. Good series so far.
That wing 3 by SGA is the one that killed them. Will kill the Pacers. I think the problem with the Pacers in game 4, everything's rolling perfectly fine, but Miles Turner is killing them on offense, man. He's giving them absolutely nothing. I would have stayed with Obi. Obi was balling. He had 2 crazy ass yams. He had the threes back to back. He's playing good defensively. I know, like, you know,
and then they subbed them out.
Yeah, I know Rick Carlisle knows way more about basketball than I'll ever know about basketball. He knows the team better than I do. But I think I would have stuck with Obi the way he was playing. But I know he has his rotations and stuff like that. But the ball started sticking. The ball movement wasn't there in the last 3 minutes of the game. You know, the Pacers aren't like, hey man, give it to this one guy and let them work. It's a swing it. Keep the ball moving. It will be a high school basketball coach's dream to have their team play like that. They play some serious team basketball where everybody's keep moving, keep cutting, sprinkling out to the 3-point line. But the ball just kept sticking and stuck in Nembhard's hands a couple times, got stuck in Siakam's hands a couple times for some bad shots. And like I said, Miles Turner is just giving them nothing offensively. And then when you keep giving the MVP of the league a chance, he gonna get you. And he got him. And shoot, the credit goes out to Williams because he kept them in it. He kept them boys afloat, and Caruso kept them afloat until SGA, you know what I'm saying, carried them in the fourth quarter, man. It's been a great finals. I think this was the Pacers shot. You go up 3-1, you should be able to get one more before they're able to get 3 more. Now I think all the momentum in the world is swinging back to the Thunder, and I think now the Thunder is ultimately going to win at 7. Definitely got the
shout me out, Kim. Shout me out. Shout me out, Kim.
Definitely got the Thunder tomorrow. This might be one of them blowout wins for the Thunder. And then game 6 is going to be another one of them down to the wire type of situation. I think this game on Monday is one of them situations where, you know, it's just bombing threes. Yeah. So we're going to see.
Shout out to my boy Sony checking in. One thing I want to say about these Pacers, because when I got done with that food truck, I saw about the last 3 minutes. Miles Turner airballing, shooting terrible threes. They running figure eights at the top of the key, trying to give Halliburton the ball so Halliburton can do something. They missed a bunch of free throws. It was just like they was giving this shit away, bro. And it was like it looked like they was like that junior high team that was trying to get the ball to Brunson so Brunson can cook. And it was like trying to get the ball to Halliburton, but Halliburton wasn't cooking. And it was like it just wasn't working for me. So this game 5, if Pacers lose game 5, it's over, bro. So.
You know what? I do gotta give a special shout out to SGA because he been balling. He get a lot of the Kobe comparisons, and I could see it. I could definitely see the footwork. I could definitely see the midi. But I do want to just give him credit. A clip came out. I guess he's the one that helped dismantle the Kevin Durant Warriors. I don't know if y'all remember the game where him and Kevin Durant and Draymond got into it. Draymond ended up calling him a bitch nigga or something.
Yeah.
It was SGA that like stole the ball from Draymond on that last second. So definitely just giving a shout out to Ricky SGA for breaking that up. We didn't want to see none of that in the league.
Yeah. So continue.
He said he is not Kobe. Not yet.
He's not. Shouts to D. Today's D's Darrell Miller's birthday, so shouts to D. All my boys checking in this morning. I appreciate
Happy cake day.
Appreciate y'all.
He definitely got a long way to go before he's compared to the Bean, but hey, he on his way. He can. Hey man, you never say never. Never say never.
Funny thing about D, he bet me that this series was going to be a sweep, and I got a cash app last game, so appreciate you, bro. Stephen A. Smith, man, he was busted during the NBA Finals playing solitaire. How many of y'all have been at work and got a quick game of Candy Crush in or a quick game of, for me, my little golf game on the phone, but y'all be out there squeezing in a quick little detox game real quick?
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
I am addicted to the Royal Kingdom joint.
Okay.
I'm addicted to what level am I on this shit? I think I reached level 988. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
With this shit, nigga. Yeah. Little mindless gaming. But for me, this is absolutely Garbino, bro. This isn't him playing solitaire during halftime or a TV timeout. He was playing during the action of the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
That's a slap into the face, man. That's a slap in the face to every single basketball sports fan in the world. So how can you even have any credibility talking about a game where you're not even paying attention? You're just, let me play on my phone. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. I am a Stephen A. fan, but I have lost a lot of respect for him with this, bro. I can't get jiggy with that. And
you want him taking notes? What you want him to do in the game?
Watch the game.
Yeah.
He got a big paycheck to go do that. Not to play solitaire.
Watch the game. So like, come on, man. Come on, dog. That is OD. Like, if we gonna get on, the average Joe at McDonald's for playing on their phone or whatever, like, man, where my fries at? We can get on Stephen A. for not watching the basketball game, playing solitaire during the action. Like, it was a fast break. It was a fast break. What the hell? A fast break, one of the most exciting plays in basketball. You're on the phone trying to move the ace to the top. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's garbage, dog.
He's been to a billion games. He know what's going on.
Nah, man. And the nigga at McDonald's, they cooked 1 million fries too, but I still need the mine with no salt. Nigga, pay attention.
Right.
And you gonna come on here and criticize players?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. No, you want it both ways. You want to be able to play your game, talk about the game, cut a paycheck, and then not be criticized when you playing solitaire during the NBA Finals. This isn't a Tuesday night game. This is the NBA Finals, the biggest stage in basketball, and you playing on your phone. Like, you know how much money them tickets cost? I looked. I saw how much they cost. And you playing, that's garbage, bro. So his opinions to me mean absolutely nothing. Nothing. I'm a big proponent on, hey man, you gotta, like what your math teacher used to say, show your work.
Yeah.
He showed what he be doing at work.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's move on to the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Star Darius Garland, man, underwent surgery to repair a great toe injury and will be sidelined approximately 4 to 5 months. So that put him out July, August, September, October, November. He out till Thanksgiving. So sucks for the Cavs. I don't know what a great toe injury, but it sounds like it's probably the big toe.
Right. Yeah.
But I've had a couple of little toe and foot issues that, you know, are nothing to what these sports injuries be, but I can only imagine how that puts you down. So prayers up to Garland. Hope he gets that shit fixed soon. So.
Yeah, for me, this just says he wasn't faking like a lot of Cavaliers fans was saying. Like, man, he just need to suck it up, throw an extra sock on, tape it up, get out there. Like, he is obviously dealing with a major injury. Now he's going to be out 4 to 6 months. And then also, not only I think the Cavs, but whoever is going to be the next head coach of the Knicks, I think you're going to see them dudes being on limited minutes. I think the Cavs and the Knicks are to the point where it don't matter about the regular season. The only thing that matters is what happens in the playoffs. The Cavs were the number 1 seed, and they were out in the second round. So only thing that matters is what you're able to accomplish in the playoffs. So
yeah.
No matter how the Cavs could go 82-0 in the regular season, ain't nobody going to care unless they do something meaningful in the playoffs. So yeah, I think you're going to see a whole bunch of players resting. I'm expecting Donovan Mitchell to play like 65 games, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. So you already throwing the season away?
No, I'm not throwing the season away. I'm just like the battling for the number 1 seed and like, you know, like how shoot, and the Celtics too. Like the wear and tear on the players. I think a lot of them like, all right, man, we just gonna have a whole bunch of player rest days. Like, look, man, we got to make it to the playoffs. If we feel like if we get to the playoffs healthy, we can make a run. Because I mean, shoot, look what happened to obviously, you know, Garland. You look what happened to Tatum. You look at what happened to Dame. Like, I think all these teams are going to be taking a step back on like how many minutes they play in their stars, because I think all of them can basically say like, man, if we were healthy, we could be in the finals right now. That's the excuse they're going to tell themselves. They're going to be telling themselves like, man, a healthy Dame and Giannis, man. You know, Dame had the blood clots, then he tore his Achilles, man. If they was healthy, man, we'd be in the finals right now. I'm sure the Celtics are saying this same thing to themselves. Like, man, if JT was here, man, we'd be going for back-to-back right now. And I'm sure the Cavs are saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The East is wide open.
Yes, sir. Speaking of wide open, no, I'm just kidding. DeMarcus Cousins, man, I don't know if y'all saw this incident out in Puerto Rico, man. He got suspended for the remainder of the season after getting into an altercation with some fans. He basically scratched his balls and made a heckler sniff his hands. He got drinks thrown on him. He was trying to fight him. So they suspended him for the remainder of the season. This is probably it for DeMarcus Cousins, bro.
Boogie.
I don't see. You know, he's up in age. Them knees ain't kneeing no more. You know, I get it. He's 6'10" and can shoot, but
that video is wild. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Wild.
It started with the fan, flicking them off, or I'm sure they was talking shit, but from the video, it looked like the fan was flicking them off. DeMarcus Cousins walk over there, grab his meat. I'm like, what? What is going on here? And then he was grabbing on the man. I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Right. So yeah.
Tripping.
Tripping.
Jizzle, you played basketball more recently than Killa and I have. What's the craziest fisticuffs fight situation you ever been in on a hoop court?
This goes back to like AAU days. I remember us getting blown out by the Ohio Showstoppers. It was the team with all the black kids. My team got a few white folks. I'm like, we about to get pressed. They gonna be full court the whole game, bro. We was getting cooked. Oh my god, we was getting whooped, man. And I was mad. He was getting blown out, and I kicked the kid on the floor, bro. He was on the ground. I kicked him. I got a technical. And then I ended
dating
up,
shit. You got on your dating shit. I see you this.
yeah, I remember I got a whooping that day. Like my dad, I got a whooping in the bathroom at halftime. I had to go back in the third and just play like nothing happened, man. But that was probably the fight I can remember. But it wasn't really a fight. It was just me fucking around. I kicked the kid and then the whooping.
Right. That's hilarious.
Getting a whooping in the bathroom and just said, "Go run point."
Right.
Crazy.
Like, let's go, fellas, toughen up.
Fresh off a whooping.
Right.
Run the offense.
Right. So we gotta talk about this too, man. We gotta move on to some NFL talk, man. Law enforcement in Miami-Dade County are seeking to arrest former NFL star wide receiver Antonio Brown on a charge of attempted murder, according to a warrant reviewed by the Washington Post. They got him on video. Dude running away. He pop. Trying
Y'all
to
saw
shoot.
the video?
Yeah, I checked it out. It's ain't looking good on the whole fearing for your life thing. They try to get you to, state when you shoot somebody. So for him to be shooting at somebody, running away, not looking good. So it's a total crash out from a once top 3 receiver in the league. Just somebody that was really on top of his shit. And this crash out has been epic in the sense of wild crash outs, bro. So
Yeah, for sure. So he's saying them cats tried to rob him, which I can believe. But and he pulls the gun allegedly, and then the dude starts running. So situation is over now. You've protected yourself. But the fact that you chase after him, letting them things go, that's where it flips. And he's like, well, I was scared for my life. Well, they're running the other way. Why are you chasing them with the gun?
yeah.
So
Now they scared for theirs.
exactly.
Because you chasing them. So
both y'all niggas need to be in jail. Both of them.
That's kind of crazy though. You getting attempted to be robbed. They trying to rob you. They jumping you. I seen that footage. I didn't see the footage of him shooting, but I seen him getting jumped.
Yeah.
You telling me if you pull out a gun after getting jumped and they run, I guess that's attempted murder. I don't even know no more. What do you
after,
expect?
all right, they run, but it's not the fact that you let some things go. Because I think, all right, man, if you let some things go and the shit is going on, you good. But I think it's all right, I'm coming after you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the part that's gonna get him hung up. But
he should be fast enough to get ahead of them and make it look like they were running towards him. He still should be top tier speed.
that 4.2.
Yeah, he still should.
He be wearing them big boots though. He be wearing them the big red boots.
Yeah, man.
He 4.7 in those for sure. For sure.
We're gonna hear more about it. That's crazy though. This was in Florida. They got a lot of the stand your ground laws.
True.
So
We're
gonna see.
True.
What else we got? Other sport news to talk about, man. The homie Dick Vitale has signed a multi-year contract extension with ESPN through the 27-28 season. Shout out to Dickie V. I know he was down and out with the no talking, had to get surgery, and for him to be back on top of that, still doing what he loved to do at that age is pretty dope. So
most deaf, man. When you see so many of the people from ESPN that we grew up on, you know what I'm saying, retiring or passing away, you know what I'm saying, RIP to the great Stuart Scott. You see other guys like Tom Jackson no longer a part of the network. Or you just see, you know what I'm saying, Lee Corso from college football, him basically retiring at the end of the season and stuff like that. To see Dickie V still at it and going to be doing some college analysis for a couple more years. Good to see. And as we all know, F cancer.
Hell yeah. We got some more boxing news to talk about. I know somebody might be sneaking in a quick trip on a flight that's not 9/11, but this one is a couple days later. Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford are fighting on Saturday, September 13th, live globally on Netflix. How are y'all feeling about this one? Who do you got? I am going right out the gate and saying my man Terrence is going to knock the shit out of Alvarez. Knockout.
A
TKO.
knockout. A knockout.
Knockout. Calling
Wow.
a TKO. I'm about to make that bet.
I too am rolling with Bud Crawford in this, but I think it's gonna be a tough fight for him. Alvarez is a sledgehammer, and then the weight difference and stuff like that is Bud Crawford gonna be able to keep that speed, keeping his weight on and stuff like that. I'm curious about that. But the Netflix thing, before what was the other fight? The Tyson and
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
It was choppy.
Yeah.
Things were fine for the Beyonce and all the NFL stuff. So this one better be exactly the same, because this is big time right here, man. I don't know how Netflix does on Monday nights with WWE, but they got to get this shit right. They got to get this one right, because I'm tapping in for sure.
Hell yeah.
I fuck with the Netflix live, Don't have to hit the stream, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just go to Netflix. It's right there on the top of the page. But yeah, they got to get it together.
Yeah, that has to be right. We also got to give prayers out to Prime Time and Dion. He has been away from the team while dealing with unspecified illness. Sanders has remained at his house in Texas while the Colorado football camp has begun in Boulder. So, and for him to be not in the state, not even present for camp and welcoming in these freshmen and getting the ball rolling with the squad, that just tell you that whatever he's dealing with is something that's pretty significant. So we sending thoughts and prayers to one of my favorite athletes of all time, who I got to see. I got to see Bo Jackson play baseball. I got to see Dion play football and baseball in the same day. I got to witness the baseball part of that. I was at the baseball game when he came over there in his football shit. So pretty dope just to experience him in his prime. So I'm praying for Dion, and hopefully he get his shit together.
Most def, man. Definitely got to be a serious situation. Him not to be with his team right now. I know Shador up there in Cleveland making the rounds, hanging out in the community. Actually, one of my youngest cousins was at the football camp that Shador was at. Got a picture with Shador. So Shador is definitely in the community. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that his dad used to do during his playing career, man. So that type of stuff is rubbing off on him, man. But absolutely thoughts and prayers that Coach Prime get well soon.
Yes, sir. And that's it for sports.
Yes, sir. We rocking, we rolling, man. You can't make this up podcast. Shouts out to everybody tapping in on the streams, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We on Twitch, Dizzle?
We are on Twitch. We got people tapped in on Twitch.
Salute. What's popping in the world of entertainment, man? What's been going down this week?
Yeah, man. Diddy case. We got an update. Breaking news. We got a voice note from Diddy. Did y'all hear his voice note?
Nigga.
Crack.
I'm learning. So I kind of be paying attention, but not 100% all the way. It just sounds like a lot of freak stories from what I've been hearing. A lot of freak stories, definitely abuse for sure. Definitely some wild scenarios. But all the headlines is just like the freak stories. I know Kanye West showed up to court. There was like rumors that there was another high level rapper that was part of the freak offs, bringing his wife, and everybody putting it together. It's probably Kanye.
Oh man!
Every time I hear a high level, I think Bentley is gonna come with that umbrella, and the world gonna explode. Like they gotta talk to Bentley. They gotta talk to Bentley, bro.
Where is Farnsworth?
I got to know, because that's gonna shut that shit down.
I don't believe it for 1 second that Kanye and Kim participated in this. I don't believe for 1 second. Not for 1 second. I may not be the biggest Kim K fan in the world out there, but I don't in a bazillion years imagine her being in a freak off.
That Bill Cosby drug is powerful, bro.
What's his? He been with his new wife for how long?
Oh, okay, yeah. That lady maybe.
Right.
Okay, they got married in 2022.
I'll put nothing past all of them being in one room and having the time of their lives, quote unquote. I don't put it past none of them to get lost in the sauce, wake up at 9 a.m. in the pool like Meek Mill. Not looking good. Not looking good.
Needed to
Not
cool
like-
off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
that audio
fantastic.
was crazy, bruh. That audio was crazy. I think they just building, just obviously destroying his character, and rightfully so. But also, they're saying basically like all this stuff is like headline and it's crazy. Calling somebody your crack pipe is wild. But like the biggest thing in the world out there, and the thing that they're showing is he used Bad Boy's money to fund this.
Yeah.
That's illegal. So all this other stuff is just the headline stuff. They've proven the fact that he used Bad Boy funds to fund this sexual enterprise and flying chicks out and dudes out and doing all this type of stuff. That's where they got him. But the salacious stuff is the things that are gonna get, podcasts like us talking.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch or hear any of the Cam and Mace interview with the Punisher? One of Diddy's sex workers. He asked, Cam is asking. Yeah, it was Cam, wasn't it? Yeah, Cam was asking him some crazy shit, man.
He asking what the people want to know. And you know what? You have to have a person like that on the squad. I got to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't feel comfortable asking those type of questions. So I would, if we were to have the Punisher on the podcast, I would leave that up to y'all, because there's no way that I'm asking some of that shit that Cam asked. Shouts out to Cam.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody do it for the views.
Man, we all got a role to play, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll hear more.
Yeah.
Got to give a shout out to Jonathan Davis. Now, I don't watch Outer Banks, so I don't know who this person is, but they are going to be playing Snoop Dogg in an upcoming biopic for Universal. Now,
Yeah.
Y'all watch Outer Banks?
I'll fuck with Outer Banks, man. You know, it's on Netflix. It's a good little show. I rocks with it. His character is a little nerdy or whatever, so I want to see like how he embraces the Snoop persona and stuff like that. But yeah, he was at the BET Awards with Snoop and stuff like that. Seems like a tall dude, already got a fro, gonna get them braids rocking, and we're gonna see what it do.
Yeah. Why can't Snoop just play Snoop?
Or one of his kids.
We gotta find out. We gotta find out what streaming services is going to be on before we really say if we tapped in or not. Like, is this going to be on Netflix? Is this going to be on TLC? Like, what we talking about?
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, because that Aaliyah biopic that was on what, it was a Bravo or whichever one it was on, that shit was Garbino.
What? Do we got breaking news? Hold on. We're going to see if we got some breaking news.
Say word.
We're going to see, man. Y'all, yeah, they in the chat talking about Tory Lanez got pardoned. Meg is in trouble. Now, this usually happens right after we stop taping.
Right. We usually miss the biggest news of the day. It comes 10 minutes after we stop.
Well, while Kev is researching, did y'all check out the Wiz Khalifa Tiny Desk performance?
Quality.
Let me get the applause going, man. I gotta say, I'm just so proud of my class, man. I'm seeing like Big Sean out here doing his thing still. Joey Badass going crazy. Wiz Khalifa's new album, Cushion Orange Juice 2, is great. Real adult music. Like he been able to talk about just being a dad, just talk about ownership and seeing the growth from Wiz, man. It's just it's been great.
I was one of the ones that watched like Wiz vlogs on like YouTube and all that shit back in the day when he was just having a baby, the Amber Rose days, and it's like I like to see where they've gotten to and what he on, and he's still rolling 37 joints in the morning. Like that's. I'm gonna get there one day.
It's a lot of rumors right now on the Twitter box. I have not seen anything from the great TMZ yet. So until we see it from TMZ, I'll hold off on this whole Tory Lanez situation. But as far as Wiz, man, Dizzle, I got tickets for Wiz and the baby in Cincinnati. You want tickets so y'all can leave early or what?
So what? We get drunk.
We ain't gonna hear that. Yeah,
You
for
said
sure.
we ain't gonna hear that.
Yeah, we'll be gone before that. But yeah, for sure. What day?
It's I want to say July.
Always down for a good concert.
Yeah. I'll get you in the lawn. Get the lawn vibes popping
Yeah, man.
down there at River Bend.
But shout outs to Wiz. Shout outs to Tiny Desk because they still doing the Black Music Month series. Been great. I think we had was it A. Marie recently?
Yeah.
That was good.
A little up and down from A. Marie. She did good on the song she needed to do good on.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of Tory Lanez, let's just get this one out the way. R. Kelly. R. Kelly's attorney is pushing for the singer's immediate release after claiming that a member of the Aryan Brotherhood was recruited by prison officials to murder the singer. Sounds crazy, man. Sounds
trapped
like,
in the closet.
Sounds
like a plot from that.
Just stay out of
What the
jail.
Aryan Brotherhood got against R. Kelly?
Right.
Give me a cookie. Give me a cookie.
Oh shit.
A lot of these. More rapper in jail news. We got Silento. This shit was crazy.
Crazy.
Sentenced to 30 years in prison for murdering his cousin.
What makes that so crazy, and I know Kev can attest, early in our career, well, early in mine, I don't know how early it was for Kev's, but our local radio station brought Silento. I got to DJ that. They had the convention center with 400 or 500 people in there, 100 people on stage. I think his mom was doing the camera. He was rapping. Maybe a cousin. Hopefully it wasn't this cousin, but maybe, somebody else was with the mic, but it wasn't too far after that we started hearing about these troubles that he was in, and for it to finally break out to be 30 years, it's like, damn. I got a picture with my two oldest kids in Silento that really, I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Can't put that up on the rafters no more. That's just gonna be on ice. So Silento, man, what's wrong with you?
Wild times, man. I remember when all this stuff like him having issues started, maybe like 2-3 years ago. Shouts out to my boy Hoop. I saw it on Twitter and I clicked on a link and it was something I was like, oh, whoa, get out of here. And I went back to my text messages and he texted me as I was looking. He's like, whatever you do, don't click on anything Silento related. And I was like, dude, too late. I saw it. He was like, holy shit. I was like, he was a wild boy. He was a wild boy. And now you're doing 30. Yikes.
Yeah. Crazy.
A lot of craziness going on with ICE. I know we've seen a lot of the protests across America this past couple of days. Folks is getting detained, man. We got the TikTok star Cabby Lame. I don't know how many mills or billies this nigga is worth, but he got detained for overstaying his visa and ends up self-deporting himself to Italy.
Man, got famous doing this.
Man,
this shit crazy.
And like I understand like the partially, I don't say fully, but like, hey man, he got a lot of money, and if he's staying in the United States, that means he's spending a lot of money in our country. So you want to kick somebody that's spending a lot of money out?
Yeah.
Like that just don't make no sense to me. Like because he's not working necessarily a job at CVS here. This job that he does on TikTok, he can do anywhere in the world. So he's going to be getting money anywhere in the world, and he's going to be spending that back in his home country instead of here. So it's just I don't get it, and obviously paying taxes there as opposed to here. Like I don't understand the point of that, but overstaying your visa, I guess.
Right. It's just a crazy world we're living in right now, man. They kick out the people, and then when them jobs come up, then people was doing that don't nobody want to do. Then what?
Mm-hmm.
I do understand the overall view of it, but it's just how it's being handled and how it's being like Like damn, Debo coming on his bicycle is like crazy to me. Like that's the crazy part.
And throwing parades.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the Army.
Yeah. Oh,
all
it just
I
so
got.
happened to be on my birthday too.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah, we got a couple RPs. I'm not too familiar with Sly Stone, funk rock pioneer who led the Family Stone, passes at 82. Definitely want to give a RP to the family.
Legend
Legend in the funk world for sure.
Yep. Former MTV VJ Amanda Lewis passed away at the age of 52. So definitely want to give a RP to her as well and their family.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
that's crazy for me and Kev a little more than you, because coming home from school and turning the TV on, that's who you saw first. You know, seeing people like that, and one of your first crushes. You know, when you going through, you know, puberty. Like it's crazy that we are starting to get to the age where we're seeing people live their full life, and it's crazy to me. So
Yeah, man. Super sad, man. Like we said before, man, F cancer, man. It's the worst.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What else we got? It's concert season. It's hot outside. I know Kev, you going to the Let God Sort 'Em Out tour with Clips, Earth Gang.
Doing my best. Trying to work it out now, man. The closest one to us is going to be either in Chicago. That happens on a Tuesday, so that's probably not going to happen. But there's also one in Cleveland on a Saturday, but that's the anniversary weekend. So I'm not sure the wife is going to want to go to a drug rap concert for our anniversary. So I all due respect to the Clips. I've seen the Clips back when their first project came out, Lord Willing, saw them on tour up in Columbus with Fab one year, and then one other year I saw Pusha T at Miami of Ohio before. But this one, and I also saw the Clips at the House of Blues in Cleveland before as well. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make this one happen, man. Depending on how good the album is.
Yeah.
If the album is slapping like I think it is, she might just have to suck it up.
Put your
Like,
foot
look,
down. They got some
look,
good
we gone.
restaurants. Some good restaurants in Cleveland for sure.
The opportunity to go see the fam and go see the Clips too.
Yeah. We got the Thuggish Ruggish Mafia tour. This is actually pretty dope. Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, Tech 9, and DJ Quick.
Yeah, that sounds fire.
That sounds crazy.
That's right up there with the King of Legends tour I was blessed to go to, where you had some monumental stars at that one, and that was probably my favorite concert that I've been to, aside from the Usher one. That's number 2. But this one with Bone, 3-6, Quick, Tech 9, ooh, that sounds like my kind of crowd. My kind of crowd.
The only thing I thought of when it got announced was their verses, and the niggas started fighting.
Right. Right. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, man. Versus was a time, man. Definitely a time. R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo.
Yes.
Last one I have. Shout outs to Leon Thomas. He announces his Mutts Don't Heal tour with, is that Amber?
I've never heard her.
Okay. But yeah, Leon Thomas is going crazy right now. Y'all checked out his album?
I haven't, but I know he got like 20 different remixes for Mutt though. He got one with Freddie Gibbs, Chris Brown, me, you.
Right. I've
I'm
heard
here for it though.
I've heard 4 or 5 songs off the project, and he's been growing on me. I remember him from my children watching the Ariana Grande Nickelodeon days, and then to see where he's at now, and I really enjoy his music. So I probably, you know what I'm saying, have to try to figure out. I wouldn't mind seeing Leon in person. That'd probably be dope.
Yep. That's all I got for entertainment. Unless we got any update on the Tory news.
Nah, man, I'm not seeing anything official tissue, man. You know, we try not to do fake news on this side of town. Don't try not to do fake news. Just 2 quick hitters before we slide up out of here, man. Obviously, happy Father's Day to both my podcast brothers. Happy Father's Day. Y'all got anything on tap today? What's good?
For me, just gonna spend a little time with the kids, probably go get some lunch, and then I'm DJing this event for like a dinner for Father's Day for a family of fathers. I'm doing that for a couple hours this afternoon, and then my boy, like I said, my boy D. Today's his birthday, so hopefully getting up with the fellas later on. We usually get our spades, dominoes, tequila, and beer in, so we're gonna probably hopefully have one of those days as well. So.
Yeah, not much for me. I think the wife got steak thawing out. Probably get that popping. Chill.
Quality, man. Enjoy y'all days, bros. And last thing before we slide up out of here, man, we got to get that video game update. Dizzle, what's popping?
Killer, I sent you did you watch the game? I sent you the link.
Is that what that was?
That was the link to the showdown, the playoff showdown between Houston and TCU. I lost. Let's just keep it brief, man. He got me. This will be the second time this season. He beat me twice, or he beat me once earlier in the year, and knocked me out of the playoffs, man. But it was a good game, high scoring. I don't even remember what happened, honestly. I think I was up 17-7 at half, and then
the lid came off.
Yeah, you just start throwing them long bombs, and I can't guard everybody. I'm playing the linebacker. I'm QB spot, checking the running back. The running back, last time I played him, had like 600 yards. So I'm literally keying in on the run, doing a great job, and he just started launching them. I can't throw them all the way down the field, 65, 70-yard bombs, and
that
got
that hot
3 touchdowns.
That hot route triangle and send them on their way.
Yeah, man, we had to do what we had to do, man, to get the dub. For me, man, I watched a couple of the games from yesterday for the semifinal. So I have Pitt, who is a thorn in my side, who knocked me out the playoffs. Like I want to say back-to-back years by a total of 7 points in those 2 games. And like I'm just thinking to myself, like, hey, man. Can somebody else play these niggas?
Right. It's really the same folks competing for the chip.
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn. It's like, damn. Like, it's like, can somebody take care of them niggas? I feel more comfortable playing against other people than these niggas. So then I watched the other game with old North Carolina, who's Ohio State now, and Arizona State. And like that was
who won
crazy.
That one?
Arizona State came back and won. Yeah.
See, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, I caught that, and the chat went crazy or whatever. Man, I actually checked the chat, and shouts out to old Louisville. He was like, "So is it gonna be the Butt Bowl or the Brothers Bowl?" Because my brother's playing Arizona State and I'm playing Pitt, and it's just like, man, the pressure is on because, in my humble opinion, I think this is it until the new joint drops. So. I text my brother. I was like, "Hey, if we want to have this championship game, it's now or never, dude. So, good luck, nigga."
So when do y'all play? When's the Final Four kickoff?
It's probably gonna be today. What time is it? 10:18. I've had breakfast, did the podcast, give me a little nap in, little chill time. Then I'll throw the olive branch out there. So maybe around 2:00 we'll play. See what's popping, man.
Now you know that mid blitz is coming.
Nigga, I can't block it.
He does it all the time, and that's literally his bread and butter to get wins because he comes in so fast. Pause, but like you literally have 2 seconds to hike it and throw it, and a lot of times it end up being a pick or a sack.
And obviously the way I play, I throw the bomb, whatever. So like I gotta wait for them niggas to get open. I think I got something on my sleeve. I think we'll see how it turns out.
Last time you played him, I'm literally screaming at my phone, "Watch the blitz! He's blitzing!" So you already know that.
Yeah.
You just
that tight end at home, the block don't help.
It does. Okay. It does, but shit, my tight end, my best player.
Oh shit!
Leaving that nigga in the block is like, nigga, you can go run a pass route, nigga. Go get open for me, pimping. But this is it, man. This is it. I got nothing else, man. So wish me luck.
Right.
I could talk about like going on YouTube to try to figure things out. Like, hey man, my game is my game at this point. Like trying to figure out a new game plan is not gonna work because it's just not. So I just gotta play how I play. So deep shots, the bomb. Just hopefully I get enough time to let that nigga get open. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm gonna do. Hey, y'all niggas hit me up, give me some pointers. Shit, fuck it. That's how desperate I am. Well, shit, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash,
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
be out till next week.
Peace.